Hi, my name is Tom and today I want to present you a game I recently discovered. It is called Panzar by a Russian developer. It is free to play and it is a lot of fun in my opinion. You see here we have 8 classes to choose out of. They are quite different, each has their own task, I would say. The Berserker is just run and then hit the enemies. The tank is a tank, of course. Paladin is like a healer, a support character. He is not making the kills, he is just making sure the teammates are safe and healthy. And you would say, yeah, that's kind of shit, then he doesn't get kills, so he doesn't get points, but that's not true. The game also gives you support points, so when you help another teammate, for example by healing him, or for example when we talk about the Frost Witch, by freezing enemies your teammate kills, you get your support points, and this is often even more than doing the kills yourself. The gunner is a pretty funny class. He goes to an elevated position and just shoots down with his machine gun. Kinda fun. The sapper is like a supporter, he makes teleporters the team can use, so you instantly go to the domination flag or wherever you wanna go. The Inquisitor is like a backstabber, he makes himself invisible, runs behind a gunner for example and just eliminates him. Frost Witch, as said, freezes enemies, and the Sister of Fire just uses her fire spells to deal massive damage. I already made my first character, not my first character, but my character to show you here in the tutorial. I just picked the Berserker because he is probably the easiest to play. I just want to go real quickly through the menu here to show you where is what, because this is a bit hard to find. In case you want to say, hey, I tried this game out, I want to give you a quick orientation here. So in the altar you can spend your skill points. You can also read here what is each skill doing, what is required to actually assign it. For example, when I go to some skill, it should actually show it, but it doesn't now. It doesn't because I think I don't have any free skill points right now. But it shows you that you need like 5 more skill points to spend before you can assign that skill. There are passive skills that are just true every time, like you have increased health, or there are active skills that do like a special attack for once, or there are buffs like this one here. This just gives me more attack speed when I activate the skill, but it also kinda costs mana per second, so it drains down my mana. Then we have in the forging tab we can craft items. You see that this actually costs real money, which is a really special concept. I think I only have seen that in browser games so far, but this is kinda cool. Besides time, it also costs resources. For example, here I'm lacking 2 bark, so I need to play, and then as a reward I get random resources. As soon as I have finished crafting an item, it will be here in my inventory, then I can assign it to the corresponding slot. It even highlights the slot there, you see on the belt tab it's getting green, so I can put it in there, and then I get more health and more mastery. Those are stats, of course, and stats can be seen on top here. You can read yourself what they do in detail. There is even a critical hit mechanics, attack speed, movement speed. You can block, and here it says how much damage is actually absorbed once you block. And there is of course a shop, like in every free-to-play game. Here you can buy those items directly. You can also spend real money to buy a premium account, then you get like double XP and all that kind of stuff. You can also spend real money, I think, to make your character more beautiful by special hats and stuff here. I actually don't know what that is really doing here, because I'm not that interested in it. In the social tab we have a general chat, we have a German chat, we have other chats. We can have a clan system where we can group up with other people, and then we can participate in tournaments if we want so. And I think that's the most important points of the menu, so let's actually start a game. The problem of the game is that the player base is not high enough. So sometimes, especially at night, it takes quite a long time till the game starts. Important to know is that there is a Russian server where quite a lot of people play because the game is Russian. So the max level there is 30, and here on the EU server the max level is only 20 because it would spread the player base even more and make it even harder to find matches. So that's why the max level on EU is only 20. As far as I know, there is no US server actually, but you can just play on EU. Bit bad with the ping, but I don't know, it's not like Call of Duty where each millisecond counts here, I think. At least for me not. I play this for fun. So we are in the pre-match now, and we are 8 versus 8 right now, but I think more people will join, so it becomes a 10 versus 10. You can also group up with 2 additional people, so you have a group of 3 and then join a public game. Unfortunately, you cannot group up with like 10 people. If you want to play with 10 people together, you have to do a clan war then. You see the goal there, it's domination at the control point, so it's a pretty simple domination play mode, as you know it from Call of Duty and all of those games. There are also other game modes, they are always chosen randomly, same as the map, this is also chosen randomly. There is some kind of capture the flag, some kind of like playing soccer actually, and there is some kind of I don't know, like one team has to defend checkpoints and the other team has to take control of them. So let's quickly go through the interface. I hope I don't get slammed down right now. We have a health bar, the red one. We have a mana bar, the blue one. Then we in the center we actually have a yellow bar, that is my energy. And as soon as I sprint, you see energy is consumed. And there is also in pretty big letters it says power attack. This is my power attack, so when I right click I do a strong attack, and you see this also costs energy. My skills, for example my buff, I activate it when I press 2. Now the Sork there is shooting me. So I press 2 and now I get buffed, and you see my mana is now drained down. And then on the left we have this blue bubble with a 0 in it. This is my points I achieved in this game. So maybe when I hit some dudes, I don't know, it's pretty risky to go up there right now to the domination point. Maybe we can kill here some small guy, yes. Now I got 2 points, so you see now I have 2 in this bubble. On the right we have this 10 in the yellow bubble. This is my class points. I get them by hitting enemies, so when I simply hit here, you see I get like points every time I do so. And they are used for special skills. I'm sorry when I start to talk slower, this is because as soon as you focus on the game it gets kinda hard to speak simultaneously. It is very important when you play to find a nice balance between offense and defense. So right now I do not wanna stay up at the domination point because all those guys would kill myself, so I fall back a little bit. Try to group up with some other teammates as good as I can, but they leave me pretty much alone, so I try to kill only this small guy here. So I hope you already see there is quite some strategy involved. Now I may burn to death, no, but I think it's time for a health potion. The problem is some guy is following me, I think. Now we have time to drink a health potion. Besides health potion, there are also potions for energy and for mana. There we get another kill, nice. Unfortunately you cannot restore class points with health potions. This is because this would be kind of OP. Besides running away, there is also a blocking mechanism to absorb damage. This is what I said earlier there with the 90%. Oh, I missed him, pretty sad. Then yeah, I think this is pretty much it, what you see. I hope you get some little bit of an impression of the other classes. You for example see this guy with the 2 swords. He runs really fast, hits like once and then he fucks off again. Unfortunately, there we see like a gunner. He shoots with his gun. It's just in the distance, in a safe distance, and try his best from out there. Here is a Fire Sork. You already saw her making me burn, taking damage over time, like now again. Now she even killed me, which is a bit embarrassing, but whatever. I think we do not have an Ice Switch in the game. Nope. Ice Switch would be nice to see because she just freezes all the enemies, and imagine how easy it is to kill a frozen enemy. You see here a known problem also from other games like Call of Duty. Spawn campers. Although you get some kind of shield, some spawn protection, it's a bit annoying, but the game has like this mechanic that a lot of people always spawn at the same time. So you spawn like with 5 guys, or how many are dead at this point, and all of them spawn at the same time. So it's kind of pointless to spawn camp because you have no chance against 5 guys. Then team play is a big factor in this game. It is pretty important that you don't just rush alone to the domination point. You have no chance when doing that. It is way smarter to wait for some support of your teammates and wait for a decent moment. Right now it's not a decent moment because you see I'm already almost dead, so let's drink a health potion once more. You can also call for help. I don't want to do it. I don't want to troll my team. You can call for healing, things like these that hopefully show a little bit more that there is team play in the game. And yeah, I think that is actually what I wanted to show, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you kind of download the game and check it out. I mean, you should not rate a game just by seeing a video or a stream. You should try it out yourself and see what impression you get. Best you play it with a teammate, someone you know. You can start together. It's really fun and it makes a lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed and see you. Goodbye.